Hello, my name is Mark. I'm one of the founders of RFP Delivery, GovDirections, and I want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve your company. What I want to do here today is just to give you a quick tutorial on how to search within this site. Of course, when you first come to us, you will either sign up the very first time or sign in. Sign in here. Over on the left-hand side, you'll add your credentials. This will give you immediate access if you're currently at our complimentary level to all federal listings marked with a key here as federal, but in this case here it's state and local. Our higher level services are unlimited. When you first come to your dashboard, you'll see some specific features that I'll quickly point out. First, of course, is your ability to team with others. You'll be able to add that. Just click on here and add your logo, and then indicate whether or not you have the ability to team. This is broadcast to others. In addition, you will quickly see here your UEI, unique entity ID, when you add that under your settings tab for UEI, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But this will link directly to your SBA profile, which is really the best way to learn about those micro purchases, the smaller transactions, less than $25,000, and also the ability to team with each other. But it's also the place where contracting officers go to really vet you as a company. Next, of course, we're going to tell you what state that you're in and your level of service here. Hopefully, you have unlimited access, and it's available as pricing structure as low as $39 per month is there for you. As we move across to the right, you'll find the capabilities tab. Once you actually add your capabilities, and you can come in and monitor that, you can add those listings here, the numbers that you have uh, located, because you can have multiple statements. Of course, this icon here would actually allow you to open up your capability statement. Should be built in a way that you can index it as well as use it for products such as the GPT products that help you with your writing. Next, you can actually change that or take it out over time and modify that. It's important to keep it where you can modify it. Another feature that we have, which is a premium feature, which you'll not see on your dashboard unless you add it, is a My Drive organizational feature, where you actually have additional information related to your ability to respond to RFPs. And we use the Google Drive system to keep it in such a way that you can use it collaboratively with others on your team. We have helpful videos and learning tools here already stored. For example, how to write with a GPT and have that ready to go, and then our other types of information. We also have templates pre-built. In the templates, you'll see things such as the cover sheet and the cover letter and so forth that you can then tailor to be your own. And then of course, we have the ability to actually organize for the RFP process itself, including the components that you'll find within every RFP or request for proposal. And I just use that term generically to any instrument the government's using to contract with you. And we have the organization. Organization is key for your ability to respond. And the RFPs of interest, of course, are the process of responding. So a helpful tool to help you organize. Here on the other side, you can manage your billing method as well as your membership dashboard. Always go here with a human. It takes you back to the main dashboard. When you're at the dashboard here, of course, is your settings, and you can tap into your settings that allows you to go in and preset your industry preferences. You can choose as many as you like. The location preferences, choose as many as you like, or limit yourself. Check all, or then check and individualize those. Save them at the bottom, of course, once you set them. This will drive your app. Make sure you download that in the App Store or the Google Play Store. I have your information there. You can turn on and off your daily alert. And when you do that, you will actually store here. I'll show you that feature in just 1 minute. Of course, your filters, once you save them, I'll show you those to you. You can have them here. Your saved keyword searches, you can always run either one of those at any time. You apply the search, it shows the last one first. We do use a Boolean search technique to allow you to be expansive in the way you search. And then, of course, you can change your password online or add your UEI, that unique entity ID here, and then it'll pop there and tag you to the SBA profile. And if you're not familiar with that, give us a call and we'll be able to help you with that. It's a very important part of government contracting. Your alerts, of course, stored here, and you can always drop down. Initially, it may show today, but then when you want to broadcast it out over a period of time, it's going to present all the bids that match you in a linear way. And when it comes to your email every morning about 4 a.m. Eastern time, make sure it's there, not in your spam filter or your promotion box. It sometimes can land there based on the words that the government's used to broadcast their bids. You'll find that it looks and feel like your email. Once you actually save a bid, and I'll share that with you in just a minute, but you can capture it. This is your pipeline, the bids that you're actually working, as well as the ones that potentially you responded to. You can keep a bid in here in your own personal folder as long as you like. Our front system drops out after a period after the expiration date. Our GovAdvice section is a micro consulting platform where we offer services to help you with items such as actually helping you learn to write responses. We have a class, it's about a 2 to 3 month class that helps you understand really what it takes to win that RFP, and that was the bid that you're responding to. All of our services, of course, build on that basic proverb of teaching you, helping you understand. Because once you learn, then you can use those and apply those for a lifetime. There explains those services, helping you prepare your capability statement. This is the fundamental document that you'll need for your company when you first start. You can learn more about that. You have someone who lays it out for you and helps you, and including a session to get the information together that you need. How to price, really one of another critical parts of working with government contracting, understand how to price. And so you want to make sure you fully are able to respond appropriately in a competitive way when you're working those. And of course, always going back to the basic function, what we really work at, and that is going in and searching. We teach you how to do these things. And of course, this particular video always going live on in our YouTube channel, hundreds of hours of videos there to help you in some way. Just point and click, no charges for those. In addition, our Gov School, we're always listing the most recent classes, so always monitor that, and you can learn. But these are other classes potentially by the government itself that's there, and as well as the ones that we're working with you on. It's just a quick way to learn. A basic philosophy is fundamental with us is helping you learn how to win the contract, not just to find it. The finding is the most important. Getting that perfect fit in front of you. There really is two filter methods at our main page. The first on the left-hand side is a filter within filters. Okay. On the right-hand side is a global view. They don't work hand in hand until you get to the next view. So if you really just want a global view, you can type in a keyword and then search and then save that keyword, and then it'll show you the results. Okay. So for example, if I was going in and I was looking for a trucks, okay, I could search, and then I like that keyword. It's going to give me the opportunity to save the word, and then in the future, I'm able to automatically go in there and run that keyword that I like. Okay. In addition, if I want to search within the search, then I would start here. And then this potentially would limit even more. Right now, I have 47 items, all in a map view. If you need to, should show you within 100 miles of your own location to start with. But if you step in here, you'll find some basic information. I would just point out that first of all, we're not a speculative system. So these are all active opportunities. If someone in Michigan, for example, November 5th is going to win this contract. So as you step in, we're going to provide you more information to really help you go about winning that actual contract in storing there. Now, this is helpful when you're doing global and you're able to work throughout the United States, but most of our clients are really specific in where they're able to work. So you want to go to your home field and in the home account, always working all the active bids, and just point out the geospatial aspect of our service where you can really drill in and see where the actual bids are located. Some 72 plus countries, and we're typically working with the American dollar flows, embassies, military bases, and so forth. So if you are international, then you can tap into that, but also see down to the block level. So if you're in California, for example, and you really work in Southern California, then you can actually zero in and see where the bids are at. On the left-hand side here are filters, and you could store those filters as we go along, and they're always shown here. But if I was looking, for example, just for trucks in Georgia, then I potentially would step down, and I might even want to limit it to big trucks. Okay, so equipment heavy. Okay, very specific search within another search. So the more I add here, the more I'm going to limit myself. So I can really limit very specific. If I'm only looking, for example, for set asides at the federal government level, if I add a federal search, I will only receive federal bids. But if I leave it blank, then I'll receive state and local bids. Okay. And so I'll start with this very specific search, and maybe I'll just use the word truck to start off with so that the plural version doesn't rule me out. Okay. I'll save that filter. If I save it, it will always be here for me under my filters, but it also applied at the same time. So as I search, there are actually Georgia-based trucks. Okay. So now instead of 40 results, I have 5 results. And each of these, as I step into them, we're going to get some specific information. But if I wanted to search right within that, I would just go with the word vacuum, for example, and only find that bid. And so that would limit me. But with 4 results, I'm able to just tap into it. So I tap into it. At this point, I'm going to see specific information about the bid that's going to drive me to the actual source. Here, the primary link where we want you to go is the external link. So you're working at that point with the government itself. We're giving you the due date, the agency, the reference number, who to contact. Occasionally, they actually would list an individual that they want you to contact, sometimes with the larger organizations. I happen to know this town here, smaller town, so it's just their general office that you call in. So no hassles. How to do business with that government. Here's a summary. Our staff, we're providing information to you, help you win this. And we'll tell you a little bit more about that actual bid. But our primary goal is to allow you to leave us. But before you do, always capture it if it's of interest. And this is where you have your pipeline. You're developing the pipeline, or capture management as it's referred to. When we leave here, though, we're going directly to the actual source. And at this point, you're going to download the documents and you're going to pursue that actual listing. If you got questions, you're going to contact the government itself about this particular product, vacuum truck. Now, if you have questions about how it works, potentially some of those, what we refer to oftentimes as the dummy questions, you just reach out to GovDirections and RFP Delivery, and we'll be glad to assist you with those questions. How do you do that? Home. You can either contact us. There's a helpful form for you to complete, or you can just click here and say, let's Zoom. We really like that. And choose our open discussion item, and we'll be glad to assist you in some way. So that was just a quick tutorial about how to actually search. But just remember, filters, left-hand side, open global view, right-hand side. We'll give you different tools to allow you to really increase your marketing and your ability to win government contracts. Thank you and have a great day.